live trading webinar by Precise Trader.
Hello everyone, this is Rajusi again from Precise Trader. I welcome you back to this live trading with Precise Trader. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Trading in Forex is risky. Past results are not indicative of future performance. The content on this workshop is mainly for education purpose, and also the information is entirely at your own risk. And also you must assess the risk of the trade with your brokers before you decide to put in the trades. Okay, now okay, let's look at the data that's out tonight. I think okay, the pound data is out. In fact, we only have Canadian data, core retail sales, which is out at 2030. Excuse me. After that, we don't have any other keen data. There's a minor US FOMC member speaks. But anyway, we are expecting. In fact, the market has been pretty quiet since this morning. Usually, whenever there is not much of data, usually this is the scenario. Unless if we get a cue from the US stock markets, then the market may start to move. Okay, now let's look at the markets which we can trade. So if you look at this, literally the market is very quiet and flat, because whenever you see the white boxes, that indicates that the market is in either in a congestion mode or in a tight range. So this kind of conditions, what we suggest is the best thing is either you go in on a very low profile, okay, meaning maybe just a 1 or 2 trades, or the other option is probably you can just relax a bit. I mean, that's the only option. And try not to see. I do not know whether you are aware of it. See, in fact, I've been in the industry for more than going to be 25 years. Sorry, it's already 25 years, not going to. It's already 25 years. And what I've noticed or what I've realized is, see, sometimes, people, when you take in the trade, especially when you get emotional and when you are into the trade, no matter how hard you stare at the screen or how, I don't know what other words to put it, the market doesn't move. So what I'm trying to say is we have to follow the market and we have to stick to the rules. At the same time, when there's an opportunity, we grab it. When there isn't much opportunity, then probably we have to relax a bit. Okay, now looking at this, in fact, the euro dollar and the pound are moving. Okay, this is the current situation, and the pound is weak, and we do not know how far more it's got to room for it to run. So you see, always see, trading becomes a bit complex and a bit difficult, because see, you need to always, before you enter a trade, you need to work out the target, you need to work out your risk, then finally comes to the entry point. So if your risk doesn't justify your rewards, then you have to wait for better opportunities, and that's the one of the way where you can discipline yourself and you can make yourself a good trader in the long run. Don't be an addict. So like you want to trade, you always want to be in the market and you want to do, and that doesn't work. Okay, now looking at this, I think only pound and euro looks good. The next option is, if you look at probably dollar Swiss, dollar CAD, because I think dollar CAD might be a better bet, because there is a data out. So maybe we will look at euro, pound, and dollar CAD. Excuse me, these three. Then we decide how we do it. So euro, looking at the trend map, okay, what we feel is the market is down, but within daily range and a weekly range. So that means basically the market is going to hit the low or reach its target. So we got to be very careful on euro, and also the pound also gives us a similar situation. Unlike dollar CAD, dollar CAD might be the other way around, meaning we can look to go for a buy. Okay, let me share the chart. Then okay. Okay, looking at euro. Okay, what we feel based on the price action. Okay, now this is the correction mode. The market is in a correction down. So more or less, we feel that the market has to come down and turn up eventually. So that is our view. So as far as the target is concerned, what we feel is, okay, maximum we can expect is about 11090 or 11150. So these are the two key levels we can look at. So we do not know whether market has got more room to go down. Okay, looking at the price action and the price characteristic. Okay, we feel that there is one more spike down. Okay, before the market is going to turn up. So how we can trade is we can try to sell near the resistance, which is around about 11260, and on the other way is sell at the break. But the problem is because the downside is going to be limited, so chances are we don't want to do a stop sell order. So either we go for a sell on pullback or buy at the target or near the low, which is about 11090. So our target we are looking at right now is about 11150 and 11090, and our selling level we are looking at is 11260. So let's see a projection and see whether that tallies. Okay, we have 11130. 11090. So 11090, that would be the final target before this market turns up. So we have a 11150, 11130, and 11090. These are the three key levels of target, and our entry can be at 11260 and 11290. So these are our entry levels. Okay, the stop anything above 11290 is considered good. So let's let's see what is the dashboard is suggesting. Okay, what's the dashboard suggesting is try to sell near 45 or 50 or even about 55, 60. You know, these are the selling levels, and the target is definitely 11160. Okay, 11160 or 11180. So the stop loss should be above 90 and 95. So that should be our stop loss. Okay, based on that, okay, what we can do is we can do, this is a scalping trade, and this maximum high we are looking at is 112,290. So we want to go for a short near 11250. 4550, I think that should be idle. Sorry, this is the lot size, and this is the 11250. We put 113 level. Anything above 90, stop loss should be considered a good stop. Okay, then exit level, we want to exit at 11180, and this expiry is until 19th June, 23 hours or slightly even if you want to put slightly longer, maybe about 1 o'clock, that would be the maximum time you are prepared to give for the trade to get filled. So this would be one entry. Then the next entry would be, I would call it a day, but this is a counter trend trade. So this is, I'm looking at 11080 as the maximum low. So what I'm looking to buy is probably at 11090, and we want to put a stop at 11050, and this one is probably near 11180, and this trade you can put in until end of the day. Okay, until end of the day. But this is, if order is filled, then you got to hold it overnight. Overnight means over the weekend. Or another option would be, you might want to enter on the Monday. That means after the market opens on Monday. So we wouldn't know whether are we going to see this low tonight, or we are going to see, then Monday we might see the low. But whatever is it, 11090, 11080, that should be a very strong support for the move. And in fact, this week, I don't know whether you all had a chance to look at our weekly outlook. So in fact, this week we expected this move to happen, and we were pretty correct on this move. Okay, now the next currency we can look at is look at pound. Okay, we look at pound, then Canadian dollars. Okay, I'm already long. The question is, I'm already long in pound for a couple of currencies. You think there's another spike down? I'm holding on, waiting for recovery. Am I playing a dangerous game since further spikes downwards look quite huge? Okay, see, Joseph, I do not know what is your strategy and what is your game plan. See, always what we recommend is, the best thing to do is, you have a game plan. Okay, please do not, if you want to succeed in this business and if you want to stay long in this business, is make sure you have plan A, plan B, plan C. Maximum, not more than 3, or maybe either 2 options. That means, in the event, if I go for a trade, in the event, if I get stopped out or if I'm losing money, what should I do? Then you have a plan B, what this is what is going to be. Then in order for me, worst scenario happens. Always you have to prepare for the worst. And I do not know what is your game plan, meaning where you entered, where is your stop loss, or whether you have any stop loss. I do not know what is your game plan. So that is probably you have to do it. Okay, so you see here, looking at this chart, okay, this market, what we feel is, we feel the market for today, I'm talking about today, maximum we can see is about 12315. or if something goes wrong, okay, something goes wrong, some data out, I do not know, there is no data, but the US stock market might give a cue. So probably we can see 12250. So if you are holding long, okay, this is you got to mentally get prepared for these two levels, 12315 and 12250, and even 12150. But maximum, this should be the maximum low. I mean, after that breaks, then we wouldn't know where is heading. Yeah. So this would be your key. Yeah. So 12315, 12230, and 12160. So this, you write down all these three are the key levels. So the market, we are expecting this correction to end before this key level hits. Of course, chances are, the market may hit that level and may turn before that levels, any one of these three levels, or worst scenario is may just break below then turn. Okay, any one of these three possibilities is possible, but on the other hand, that is provided provided our view is correct. See, once if we break this rule, that means once it breaks 2070 and closes below this, then our entire assumption is wrong and our entire projection is wrong. Then we have to go with a different game plan. Okay, now looking at this, in fact, we recommended to go on short. In fact, we were trading, not recommending, we were trading on short basis for since the beginning of the week. Okay, now looking at this, how to play the game today. So looking at the chart, okay, we feel that there is still more downward pressure, and looks like the market may, for today I'm talking, so you should hold before 122, sorry, 123 figure and 122. So anywhere before that the market may turn up or may turn. But the only clue right now, if you ask me, is the only clue I see is all I can see is the low is still not seen yet. So that's the only clue I'm getting now. So we have to trade on the market. What we get, then from there we do our analysis. So looking at this, so the only clue is we have not seen the low. So we wait for the market to hit the low, then probably we go for a long. So now, based on this current situation, there is two way we can do. One is try to go with the flow, means try to go for a sell. Okay, for sell, okay, what I feel is selling at 12420 to 12450, and the target, a conservative target, okay, I'm looking at is about 123 half and 123. Okay, these are the conservative targets. So selling, I repeat, selling at 12420 to 124 half, and my stop I definitely want to put above 12480 90, and exit at 12315 or 123 figure. Okay, let's see what's the system is saying. Okay, the system is saying 12420 is a good sell. Okay, and 123 half is a good buy. Okay, this is what the system is selling. Saying. Okay, and my stop, I just want to put, if it's a conservative, then probably I want to put above 50 or 60. Okay, for Joseph, your answer, so to your question, if you look at the previous week, so 123 45 and 122 65 looks very strong support. Okay, so probably get yourself prepared for these levels. So 12345 and 12265, these are the major levels of support. So I expect the market to turn up anywhere around these levels or before these levels. Okay, now coming back to this, so I want to go for a scalping and 12450 is this is the maximum. In fact, 57 was the high, so probably we can put a 60. So I want to go for a limit sell and entry is 12420, 12465 and 123 half. Okay, so this is the, and this is now there is no data out, so there's net data out. Then probably I may want to, if you are awake, then probably you can see until 1 o'clock. So that should be the thing. So of course the next trade would be a counter trend. That is, I don't know, but if I'm lucky, then probably I may want to get that move. So probably near the 120, this is the counter trend. So that means I just want to put, see, this is what we try to do normally, what we try to just put in a very far away figures, so that, sometimes, if we are really lucky, then probably we may get that levels, but otherwise, we don't regret. This is sometimes, we have to look for this kind of opportunities and this kind of trades. So this is just a counter trend, meaning counter trend for this week. But if it closes, definitely as long as 122, I feel that the market may start to reverse. Yeah. Okay, now the next the next thing we are looking at is dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD, there is a data out. Okay, looking at the price action, okay, what we feel is we are expecting this to push higher near 3815. Okay, just give me a minute. There was an order filled. No, what order? Okay, this is a pound Aussie. Okay, never mind. So let's see. Okay, now here what we feel is the market is trying to push higher, okay, towards 138 level. So but the problem is, because this is caught in a range, so we need some catalyst. We need some catalyst for this price to push higher. Hopefully, if the data, because we are getting a data from Canada, if the data is bad, then chances are we may get a break up and we see the price moving higher. So to look at this, okay, what we feel is we are not expecting the price to go below 34 half. Okay, 34 half is below. So our entry we are looking at is somewhere 35.40 to 35.20. So these are the entry level. So for tonight, if we feel that this is still going to be in the range, then probably we may want to exit before 36 half. Okay, 36 half. Okay, let's see what the system says. Okay, so 3640 should be ideal exit point, 3640 or 3620. Okay, entry point would be 3530. Okay, 3530, 3530, 35 level. Okay, and stop should be below that. So probably because this is there is a news out, so I do not know whether if the news is bad, then chances are we may get a lower move. So what we can do is we try to enter at 35.15 and put a stop below 80 or 70. Then we just fight for the news. Yeah. So what this is going to be is this is going to be news trading. So this is we are looking to go for a buy, and we are looking to buy at 135.15. Okay, this is 8:30 is the news, so probably we can do, since it's about 75 pips, so we'll wait until 11 o'clock. So once the news is out, and if the news does support our view, meaning in the sense the market just have a one spike down, then if we can really get it, we can go. And on the other hand, of course, this would be a risky trade, but if you feel that you want to take it with the proper management, you can do that. Can be a stop buy. So that means if we stop buy above 136.20, so that would be another option that is based on the news. But that is I wouldn't recommend, because like again, coming to the last trading day, if it's the beginning of the week, then we wouldn't mind. But since this is end of the week, so probably we may want to skip that trade, and we don't want to get ourselves caught or lose money unnecessarily. So these are the other trade. Okay. Any questions or any market you all want to discuss? Feel free to say, at least we can have some discussions, or any trades you want to, any trades or any doubts you all have, probably may want to clarify your doubts. Okay, well, we are waiting for the questions. Okay, let's see any other market or any other opportunity. Maybe we can look at the pound crosses. Okay, looking at the pound crosses. Okay, in fact, this has been really a good move. I think we missed this move. So this is expected to move lower, and I think we still have, as expected, we still have one more leg down. Yeah. Okay, before I forget, I think we had an order fill with pound Aussie. Can you all try to close at cost? So the one just close at cost while still doing this live. Okay. So we feel the pound is very weak. Honestly, it's very weak today, and there is no. I don't see any signs of bottoming, at least for the next half an hour or 1 hour. So what I would suggest is try not to go, let it get pushed lower. Then finally we can enter at better levels or better entry levels. Okay. Any questions or any other markets you all want to discuss? Or you may want to. Okay. So overall, I think this so far, I think only the pound, yeah, the pound looks good because this is still downward pressure is expected. So I think any crosses against pound, I mean this is on the near term, but of course this is all near term and is going to be a very hit and run that kind of trade. You know, I wouldn't advise you to hold short because this is coming to end of the week. So we just wait for the market to hit the bottom before we go long or we go buy. Okay. Okay, if you have no questions, then I think we can end the session. And are you all holding any other positions? Right now, I think we are not holding. I think we are only holding pound Aussie. So probably the pound Aussie also, I think looks like it may go even lower. So try to close at cost. Then we don't go anything against the pound thing. We have to change it further lower. Okay. Okay. Once again, thank you for coming, and looking forward to see you again next week. Until then, have a great weekend and make sure you stay safe and have a wonderful trading. Thank you. Bye.
Please click to subscribe below. Thank you and see you soon.